Pull up a chair, you're sitting cage side. Today we're talking about the fight night between Magomed Ankalaev and Bogdan Guskov.
Yeah, we got a little busy, so we didn't break down the card. We did make predictions, as we always do. We lock them in on Verdict, the Verdict MMA app. Not only were we busy, we didn't think this card was that great and that worth going over. So we made the decision to just skip it.
Yeah.
However, in watching the card, it actually wasn't a bad card. So, yeah, we're gonna do a little quick video breakdown of the card. Nothing as detailed as the previous videos. But.
No, yeah. Like Ryan said, we were kind of shitting on this card.
Yes.
A couple days before, yes. And then when I was watching it, I was like, okay, it's gonna be better than the Makhachev and Gary card, so
it might be. Oh, I don't. Yeah,
it might be. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But anyway, yeah. So I can't lie. I don't remember too much of the first fight. They were, from what I remember, they were just scrambling the ever living fuck out of just the whole time. All they were doing was scrambling, and it was entertaining. I'm not complaining. I thought it was a good entertaining fight overall, but nothing too crazy, I guess.
Yeah. No, it was definitely a lot of scrambling, and a lot of people thought Cody Gibson had the edge here on the ground, but Abdul Hassan, he got a lot of attempts early, but I just think he rushed the submission attempts. He was just trying to get a finish. But then once he did sink in, Cody Gibson was gassed, and he didn't really want to fight out of that arm triangle. You could kind of tell when he tapped, it was just kind of like I'm just gassed,
Yeah.
Like, what do I do from here?
Exactly.
But it was a good fight. I can't complain.
No, I agree.
We both had Abdul Hassan by sub, so
yes, we did. Yeah, we both went 11 for 12 out of predictions, which I don't know about you, but that's the best I've done all year on a card. That might be the best I've ever done. So I'm pretty happy about that, which is crazy. Because I didn't think
I'm happy.
It would be that
I'm happy, but we can get into it later. I threw a parlay together. Whatever, we'll get into it.
We'll bring it up when we get there. But
yeah, you'll be able to tell when I'm talking about the fight.
Absolutely. But let's move on to this next one. I really don't want to give too much time on this fight.
Same.
Pretty boring fight. A lot of crotch sniffing. Look, I'm not shitting on wrestling. It's MMA. You know what I mean? That's a part of the sport. It's an entertaining part of the sport. However, when you're not doing anything with it, it's just ridiculous. And I don't know if you saw, but Mike Davis tweeted or posted on Instagram or whatever, and was like, "What the fuck? I thought we were cutting these guys," and I kind of agree with him. I don't know if he should have said it because he lost, and it definitely comes off as a sore loser, even though he mentioned, I'm not a sore loser. I lost. I acknowledge that. But
yeah,
I agree with him. It was kind of lame.
It was lackluster for sure. And, there was only a couple times where Aliev threw, 2 strikes just to show, he might strike, but then he shot, kind of every time. And the one thing I will say about him is when he does shoot, he's kind of like Hamzat, where he shoots through you. He's not shooting, he's driving through you, and those takedowns are very hard to defend.
Yeah.
But, like you said, it's very boring just to see, foot stomps against the cage, and just he didn't really do anything with it on the ground,
No.
And Mike Davis is a black belt in gi jiu-jitsu, but it's boring to watch that all the time, when you're not doing anything with, advancing submissions. It's just boring to me.
Yeah. No, I agree. I don't want to give him more time. So we're just gonna move on. I'll let you start with this one.
Alrighty, yeah. So Magomed Tushalov and Brenton Ribeiro. Um, this was a surprising fight because Tushalov came in here undefeated. He was a pretty hyped up prospect, making his UFC debut, and
He didn't get rocked on the first one. He like threw one and I don't think it landed, but it was like, okay, that's
yeah,
there. And then he goes for another one, like it the same way, and just gets fucking smacked, bro.
bro, and you can tell he's like kind of like
Yeah.
backed up.
He's like, oh,
And he kept like,
fuck.
throwing his hands out like this, like
Yeah.
nothing was hurting him. But I was like,
Hmm.
dude, you're getting rocked.
Yeah.
Like focus on the fight. But yeah, like you said, it wasn't a bad fight. I just think he needs to clean up some stuff, and maybe it was just the UFC debut jitters. But yeah,
Yeah. I would agree. I have to mention this. He looks like Zuzurkaev. Bangzer? I can't remember his first name. But
yeah, Bangzer.
is it? Yeah, he looks like Zuzurkaev. Just the face, obviously not the facial
Yeah,
hair, but the
yeah,
facial structure, same fucking person. Um,
100%, dude.
yeah. Also, before we move on, we both had Aliyev for the last fight. We got that one right, and we both had Tuchelov
Yep,
for this fight.
yep.
So we both got the same fight wrong. So we'll just mention the one we got wrong. We got everything right up until we're pissed off.
Yep, yep, exactly.
But yeah. Alrighty. Anyway, moving on to the next fight, we got Sam Patterson versus Santiago Ponzinibbio. I don't know what your prediction was, but I had Patterson by second round KO. So I got this one
I had him.
spot on.
Yeah,
You
same
did as
here.
well? Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it was a very good fight. Back and forth. Ponzinibbio still has fucking heat in his hands, bro. He
dude,
racked
he
Jesus.
does.
He rocked Patterson quite a bit. Shut the fuck up. But I don't know. I can't lie. I was not impressed by Sam Patterson, like at all. I was not impressed. His chin was up in the fucking air. Yeah, his
It was.
boxing looked nice, but he's gonna get hit. He's gonna get hit like
He
that,
will.
and it just I was not very impressed. But I thought it was a good fight.
Yeah.
Very back and forth and
Yeah.
very entertaining. Definitely had me. Oh, you
Yeah.
know, a lot
I
of the
think
time.
the finish was the entertaining part.
Definitely.
Ponzinibbio, he's been in there with, he's been in the cage, for a while now, and people were kind of wondering if he still had it, and he hit him with a really good, I think it was an overhand in the first round. I
Hmm.
mean, Patterson didn't look like it really affected him, but you could hear the shot.
Yeah.
But I think Santiago was just kind of throwing heat kind of recklessly, because if you saw, he just kept throwing these overhands and his right leg was even lifting up, like
Yeah.
you could just tell he was really just trying to take his head off.
Yes.
And I think, Sam Patterson, he works well behind his jab, but he has his hands low and he leaves his chin up in the air, like you said, and
Yep.
he's going to get caught, because in the welterweight division, you can't just leave that shit on the table. So
Oh no. Not really in any division, but especially not in the welterweight division right now with
yeah, that's
all
true.
the heavy hitters in there.
Yeah,
But
100%.
yeah. But yeah. Great fight.
Alrighty. Dustin Jacoby versus Muhammad Saidov. It wasn't a one-sided fight, but I think it was competitive. I just think that I just think he has better tools in his arsenal than
Yeah.
Jacoby. And Jacoby is kind of up there in age. I think we all kind of knew that coming into the fight. Father Time beats all. He's undefeated.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I don't really have much to say about this one, only because I was driving to work and trying to focus on the road.
Yeah.
But
Not crash the car. Kill
yeah,
an innocent family. No, that
yeah,
was the right decision. I woke up like right when the main card started, so I just went back and watched the fights as the main card was happening. But I did watch the whole fight, and I thought it was a really good fight, man. Saidov has really nice kicks, and you could hear the commentators mention Fedor, and and I think even Saidov had mentioned that. That's why they brought up Fedor, because it was like that's
Yeah.
kind of who he's trying to emulate in a sense. But I don't want to say it looked like the new age Fedor, but you can definitely see the similarities for sure.
100%. And his corner kept saying something along the lines of Fedor, like it was a part of the game plan.
I think it was. I think it was just those lead head kicks.
Yeah.
And they fucking worked. I mean, that's what finished him. That combo at the end was pretty fucking nuts. It was a straight or a hook into the lead head kick, and fucking just put him down, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
It was nice. I'm really excited to see where Saidov goes. I will say, I had him 3rd round KO, so I'm kind of upset it couldn't go 11 fucking more seconds. But,
dude, I had him 3rd round KO too.
But did you really?
Fucking dumb. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, let me check. But okay. I remember it was either this fight or a fight later. But
okay,
that KO happened, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, a couple more seconds, and I would have gotten my pick.
I see.
But,
dude,
I mean,
that's so funny because we did not talk about picks, but our picks are very similar.
I know, dude, and I kind of figured that, going into it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I had Saidov. Okay, no, I had Saidov by decision. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's move on to the fucking demon of the heavyweight division, bro. Walter Walker. I'm saying this now.
Sure.
The next video we're filming is our GOAT list, our top 10 GOAT list. You might see his face in the video. No, I'm kidding. But, dude, it's insane. I mean, 4 heel hooks in a row, and then tries to get it again. Can't. So he goes to the calf slicer, but still a fucking ankle, heel, calf submission. Exactly. And it's a first-round submission. 5 first-round submissions in a row. Bro, give him a fucking top 15 ranked opponent.
Dude,
give him a step up. Like, dude made history. He already made history. Let's see if he can do it against people that aren't fucking cans. Like,
dude, I know. And the thing that pisses me off is I think it was Bedtime who was saying, like, I think Thomas Peterson's gonna be able to get this done, I think on the feet he has the advantage. And I was like, dude, are we fucking serious right now? Like, look at this guy. He looks like Peter Griffin. I don't know, dude. Like, people walk in here with Walter Walker. They know what he's trying to do, but they can't do anything against it. And
exactly.
I think Walker is coming off of a kind of a long layoff. He broke his leg.
I didn't hear about that, but
maybe it wasn't that. I thought it was along the lines. I thought it was a leg injury.
Interesting. I don't remember hearing anything about that, but he was out for a while, so I'm no argument there. But yeah, I mean, what more is there to say, man? Give him a ranked opponent. Fantastic performance. Very excited to see where he goes in the heavyweight division.
He fractured his fibula against Louis Sutherland at UFC 321.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I did not know that.
I did not either. Damn. Okay. I guess that makes sense. But alrighty. Well, we'll move on to the next fight. I'll let you take this one.
Alrighty. Yeah. So this next fight, Ismail Bonfim versus Axel Sola. Now, Sola came into this fight, he thought he was going to be able to get a first-round finish, and he did exactly that. And he looked very good. He looked good on the feet. He looked good up against the cage, and he kept elbowing the side of his head. And I thought of Bonfim. I was like, what are you doing? Like, one of these is going to connect, And it did. And then once he got on the ground, it was crazy because Sola submitted a very confident BJJ artist, So I give all the props to Sola. I think I'm really excited to see who they put in front of him next, but I have nothing else to say. I think it was a great performance by Axel Sola.
I agree. I I really like. I agree. I have nothing to add. I mean, 1 total fucking strike landed out of 3 thrown. Like,
Right?
dude, that's insane. Like,
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful performance by Axel Sola. I had him by decision, but I'm very glad he got it done by submission. I can't lie, or just got a finish in general. But I'm excited to see him in the lightweight division. I've watched his last couple fights, and I like him as a contender, but that win, that's a pretty good win, man. Especially the way he did it.
Yeah, dude, I mean, that's gotta alert the lightweight division, you know? That's absolutely. All the grapplers too. I mean, the way he sunk that choke in, it was all beautiful. So yeah, all props to him, dude.
Agreed. Absolutely. Well, once again, I gotta do better at this. Backtrack. We both had Walter Walker as first round, so if that wasn't obvious, but
yeah.
Anyway, who did you have in the Bonfim and Sola fight?
I had Sola by 3rd round KO, and the only reason I did is because I was just judging it based off of his last fight when he got performance, or fight night bonus, or it was a fight bonus versus Mason. What's his name? Mason something.
I know what fight you're talking about, but I don't know bro's name.
Yeah, I don't fuck. Yeah, Mason Jones.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Valid. Alrighty, well, move on to the next fight. We got Abubakar Vagaev versus Saigid Izugakamaev.
That was actually really good. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it.
I thought it was gonna be worse coming out. I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna keep it a buck with this fight. I didn't watch most of it. I watched the first round, and it was very back and forth, you know, which is good. I'm not complaining about that. Very back and forth. Yeah. But it was a lot of just wrestling, and I was like, you know, I'm not really trying to watch this shit. I'm not really trying to watch 15 minutes of just wrestling after what happened earlier on the card. So I don't want to say I just, you know, went to the next fight, but I'm pretty sure I was on my phone. So don't remember too much, but I did have Abubakar by decision. So I'm glad I got that. And if Abubakar is Habib's friend, right? Because that's who DJ was talking about. DJ used to play like Tarkov or something with their PUBG, and then they broke his computer, right? Isn't that like the infamous guy? It's Abubakar, is it not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you don't even get a fucking opinion.
No, that's fair. I didn't watch the fight. I was at work.
Okay. Valid. Oh my god, I was joking, but that works.
No, that's fine.
Alrighty, I don't know what you had, but I had holy fuck, where is it? Yeah, okay, sorry. My pick, I forgot we were on the main card. I had Abubakar by decision, so.
I had Abubakar by decision too.
Hell yeah. Cool. Alrighty. On you, passing it off finally.
All right. So the next fight we got Rizvan Kuniev versus Tyrell Fortune. Is it Fortune or Fortune?
I think it's like Fortune.
Fortune. Okay.
Fortune.
Well, this was not a good fortunate fight for him. It was, he looked fast in early rounds, but the combos that Rizvan was throwing, the knees, the kicks, he threw a knee that I'm pretty sure broke his ribs in the fight. That was kind of the turning point of it. And Tyrell hit him with a couple good shots, you know. Dude. Tyrell is very durable, you could tell. But once those ribs break, you know, your breathing's fucked and you can't really do anything about it. Yeah. So, I had Kuniev by decision. I'm pretty sure you had him by KO.
3rd round to KO, baby. Yeah. So I got that one on, you know, Exactly, which I was very, very excited about. But I was a little worried, man. Kuniev
Same.
I don't even want to say he got rocked, but he got hit. He got hit with
He did.
some really big shots, mainly overhands, couple uppercuts
Yeah.
in the clinch.
Yep.
But he ate it. He fucking ate it, bro, and just dished out some fucking punishment. And he was moving. He was not moving like a 265-pound man, like or
dude.
human being, let alone doesn't need to be a man, but a 265-pound human being. He was not moving like that. Like it was almost almost like a Chris Barnett situation where you have a really big guy and he just moves like he weighs 140 pounds.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what
He's
the
just
fuck?
throwing flying knees and
Exactly.
shit.
Exactly.
I think this is great for the heavyweight division. I think I would like to see, another fight, another win from Kuniev, and then fuck it, we just give him Josh Hokett.
I kind of like that. I mean, he's already ranked his last fight, which I think was his first. I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna say that because I don't know. His last fight was Curtis Blades, I think, or one of his last fights. Maybe it wasn't his last fight, but whatever. And he lost that fight, but I don't know about the Josh Hokett matchup per se, but I do like him in the heavyweight division. I think he's a good contender, especially after, if I'm not mistaken, he had some what's the word? There were rumors or whatever that he was on fucking steroids, and then when he came over to the UFC, can't be on them anymore, right?
Yeah.
And so he like gained a lot of weight or something, and maybe I'm confusing it with somebody, but I remember people talking about that, and so I think it's nice to see not only him get a win but him get a finish, while being off of steroids.
Yeah.
So, but great performance by Kuniev. We'll go ahead and move on to this next fight. We got Magomed Zainakov versus Damian Rizbeki, I think is how you say it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I had Chonko. I'll be respectful. I had Chonko by third round TKO, so I was kind of sad that I didn't get that, and that he got another decision. But it was entertaining. He's an entertaining striker. He's an entertaining fighter in general. The elbows were really, really nasty when he cut Rizbeki. It definitely. I mean, the whole fight was in Chonko's favor, but especially once he cut Rizbeki, it was like, okay, he just started laying it on him and all that. But I have no complaints. I guess my only complaint against Chonko is that he didn't get a finish, and but he's entertaining, so it's like I can't complain. I think a finish is there at some point in his career. So
yeah, and Rizbeki, this is his first time losing, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, I did not hear that. Let's look real quick. That is his only fight in the UFC.
Yeah.
And yes.
But I think he was undefeated up until that point.
Yeah.
And
oh yeah, because they were both undefeated. Duh.
Yeah, I will say, Damian Rizbeki, very durable, because he was getting hit with elbows in the clinch, out of the clinch. He was getting hit with fucking front kicks, knees, getting back fists. I mean, it was a very entertaining fight. And I had Magomed by second round KO.
Oh.
So I was kind of mad. And he was piecing him up at the end of the second round, so I kind of thought in the third he would for sure finish him, but Rizbeki just kept pressing forward, dude.
He did. Yeah, Rizbeki was tough, man. Very tough.
And it was kind of, I think there was some, not drama, but, after the fight, Magomed had said, like, oh, he comes from Ilie Toporia's camp. Well, I am from, Abdul Nurmagomedov. Like, we will fight anybody. So I just thought that was kind of funny that, like, it's just some shit to stir up.
100%.
But I like the call out, and it was a very entertaining fight. I think, how do you pronounce his last name?
Zainikov.
Zainikov. Him being a 3-time world champ in Muay Thai. I don't know what the fuck they're doing in Dagestan, but now that they're teaching him Muay Thai, that's very scary.
Yeah.
Because they all can wrestle. So that's... I don't know who you give him next, but if you give him you could give him anybody. I just think on the feet, Zainikov he's gonna have the advantage no matter what.
I agree. I would agree. I don't know who you give him either. I think you give, I mean, it was only his first fight, so I think you give him an unranked opponent or two before really
just to
see
see how it goes. Yeah,
but good performance by Chonko.
Yep.
It's I'm just gonna let you take this.
All right. So we have Steve Erceg versus Ramazan Tamirov.
Fuck you, old man.
Now the reason I'm pissed is because I watched Ramazan versus Charles Johnson and he looked very good. He did look like he was kind of overextending and throwing kind of wild. But that's not why I didn't pick him. I picked him before the fight, before I made my picks. I looked at myself, I said, I think he's going to beat Steve. But I started not going with my gut. I looked at too many fucking MMA YouTubers, and I ended up changing it because the only reason is because in that Charles Johnson fight, Ramazan did slow down versus Charles Johnson, and Charles Johnson did kind of press on the gas a little, and Steve's gas tank is one of the best in the division, and I thought that he would be able to get a hold of him, use his wrestling, but Ramazan is just so fucking explosive, and he throws that spinning back kick at the start of pretty much every fight I've seen him fight so far. But it was impressive, dude. Tamirov, he's got, for as small as he is, dude, he's got fucking heat in his hands, and I think he's gonna be a good flyweight contender from now on. But I was pretty pissed because I put up a parlay, and that's the only fight I lost. $20 to win 180, so that was kind of it just pissed me off. I don't need to fucking trip over $20. It's just I wasn't even gonna touch that fight because I had Dulatov instead versus Wellington Turman, and I wasn't even going to take this fight, but since Dulatov pulled out, I just said fuck it, and I fucked myself.
Yes. Very sad, which we were both very sad about that fight not happening because we were excited for that. But, yeah, Ramazan had an amazing performance, very heavy hands, definitely overswings a bit.
He does.
But he's very technical, and, I mean... there's really nothing else to say besides bro's got fucking power in his hands, bro. Rip Erceg.
Yeah. Rip Erceg, dude, and
I had Erceg too, so that was the one we both got wrong, but
100%. Yeah, I mean, just to know, I did spoil the fuck out of this fight for Ryan. So
not on purpose though.
Not on purpose. I was just pissed off, and in my fucking
just said something, and I was like, that gives it away.
Yeah, he was like, oh.
Honestly, before you said that, I was kind of thinking Erceg lost. Because I'm looking at all these matchups and the picks, and I'm like, if you're that upset, Erceg lost. Like, there's no way it's anybody else. Like, it has to be Erceg, so.
Because this was really the only guy on the card that we knew,
Well,
we
I
knew
wouldn't say that.
Stevenson. Not that, but
I know Ponzinibbio and Kuniev, and
I knew Ponzinibbio, but I hadn't really paid attention to him. Like, I knew Steve more than I've seen Steve fight more than anybody else aside from Magomed Ankalaev. So
yeah, I think I've seen him fight the least out of fucking everybody on this card, to be honest with you, because he's such a boring fucking fighter. So let's just get right into that shit.
Yeah,
what an atrocious fucking main event. What an atrocious performance by Magomed Ankalaev and Bogdan Guskov. Both of them,
Dude.
horrible fucking performances. Do not give Ankalaev a fucking title shot. This man does not deserve to get anywhere near the fucking belt. He has less of an argument for the belt than he did before going in there. And meta rankings, kick fucking Guskov out of the top 15. Like, what the fuck was that, bro? What the fuck was that?
And I don't care that he took this fight on short notice, dude.
No.
I really don't give a fuck. Because he was just in there just playing. He didn't even throw, really. Like, he threw, but it was just like, it just looked like he was like sparring and he didn't really know what to do. He couldn't get his flow going. But it's like, what do you do? And
nah, bro. It was the fucking
honestly,
game
I stopped
plan.
watching. I stopped watching this fight, put it in my pocket, and was just listening. I was like, I don't need to fucking watch this shit.
I accidentally spoiled this for me when I was going to look at my picks, because I'm like, oh, I can at least look at the prelims because I'm on the main card right now. So I'm like, I'm covering my phone, like, as I'm opening the app and shit and trying to cover it. And the one spot that I had open literally said Ankalaev 5th round TKO, and I was like, motherfucker. And I was like, well, that sucks. And then I was like, wow, that might have actually been a good fight. And then I turned it on, watched about 2 minutes, and I was like, yeah, I don't give a flying fuck. And I literally turned it off. I was like, I mean, I watched the fight, but atrocious. Just
it was
so
atrocious,
bad.
dude.
It was
atrocious, and I don't. Yeah, I agree with you. Kick Bogdan out of the rankings. I don't know. I don't really give a fuck who you give him next. I don't think he's special on the feet. I think he's got power, but everyone at light heavyweight kind of has power, you know. So it's just I don't know. I don't really give a fuck about this fight. It was a trash main event.
Agreed.
It would have been a better fight with Khalil in it, but
100%. And honestly, I think if Khalil was there, I think Khalil would have won that. But just with the way Ankalaev fought. I don't know if I would have picked Ankalaev, or I'm sorry, I don't know if I would have picked Khalil, but with the way Ankalaev fought, I think Khalil would have won. But
yeah, dude, and I'll give you props to this because when we were talking about this when the first card released, I had Khalil winning, but you had said, you know, you didn't really know if Magomed Ankalaev would come out like, you know, jittery, like just kind of nervous. You know, it's his first fight back in so long, and he kind of has a lot of hype surrounding his name just because he had a win over Alex Bejeda.
Bro, has hype.
You had that spot on.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, but he has hype on his name all because he had a little bit of beef and had a very close decision win over one guy.
Yep.
Like that. I'm not. I won't even go
on a hurt knee. So
yeah, and like
I don't want to say that's the reason he lost, but yeah. I don't want to say that's the reason Alex lost, but when you think about all the power Alex has, he sits into his shots. You know, like
I'll say
I don't know.
That's the reason Alex lost. Watch the second fight. He knocked him cold the fuck out in the first round because he's a fucking bum and he didn't do anything. Fuck Ankalaev. Fuck this main event. The rest of the card was great.
Yeah, dude. Fuck Ankalaev. I don't big Ank.
Yeah.
Big bitch.
Fuck it. Yeah. Fucking baby Ank, bro. Little loser pussy Ank. Fuck him.
Little guppy Ank.
Exactly.
I might go fight him myself. I might go fuck him up and just. You know how I'd win? I would let him throw a front kick, and I would bring out like the alien sword from Halo and just cut him in half.
That's a good one. I think my preferred method is I would go to the store and get a package of ham and just throw the pieces at him. Just like one at a time, you know? It's like, take that, motherfucker. Yeah, take that.
Yeah. Oh, why you running, bitch?
Exactly.
But no, dude, I mean, this card, the early prelims, all the early prelim fights were pretty much more exciting than this main event.
Yep.
So it was kind of a letdown main event, and I thought Magomed was gonna bring the heat, honestly. Not that I didn't think, I just he's what, the number 2 ranked guy, and Bogdan is fucking 10. I just thought he was gonna outclass him a little more.
Ank's not even
Ank's
2. He's 1.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that it really matters, but yeah, your point still stands. I agree with what you're saying.
And who would you even give Ankh after this, dude?
I think you rebook Khalil, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I do too.
Or you give him Mirzakhanov.
Mirzakhanov would be a good fight.
I like that fight, yeah. But because I think Paulo and Yuri is for vacant belt, and then winner of that fights Olberg. Do I agree with it? I don't really know. It hasn't been confirmed, so who knows if it actually happens. But do I agree with it? I don't know. But am I happy because it's fucking Yuri? Absolutely. So.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, and I would love to see him defend. You know.
Yeah, same. But anyway, we're leaving it there, man. Fuck Ankh. The main event was so shit.
Yeah, dude. Fuck Ankh, and not fuck Steve Ursig, but he did fucking piss me off today. So. Yeah,
it's a little bit of a rip Ursig, man. It's fuck old man Ursig, but it's not fuck Ursig. It's just fuck old man Ursig, which is
dude.
You know.
I mean, how do you go to a decision against Pantoja, and then you just get slammed?
Do damn good in the fight as well.
Damn good, dude.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll stop bitching. I am just rambling and bitching, but whatever.
Yeah. We both are. It's all right. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the card and hated the main event as much as we did. Sorry we didn't do a breakdown, but we will be breaking down this next card, which is in Belgrade, if I'm right? Eros Medic, and So, that's all I got.
That's all I got.
You don't want to thank him, you fucking asshole.
No, I'm being such a pussy that I'm so butthurt that I lost my parlay. So fuck you guys. No, I'm kidding. Thank you guys for watching. As you know, I really appreciate it. I'm just glad that me and Ryan can get on here and shoot the shit and talk about something we love, and I appreciate you guys for watching.
Agreed. Well, pack up your chairs. Cage side out.